Hi, this is Michael Dermer, and this lesson is called You Want to Believe. You know, when we're entrepreneurs, we believe passionately in what we're doing, but a lot of times that passion gets in the way of using good judgment. So what do we mean by that? So what do we mean by you want to believe? Well, whenever we create our own entrepreneurial venture, it's based on a fundamental premise, right? And that's that what we're doing is unique, right? We really intimately believe that we're trying to bring something unique and valuable to a market. And when we do that, we really feel the impact of our passion, right? We might also feel the impact of the pressure we feel, whether it's financial pressure or the pressure of having so much work to do. But the result of that, right, is that we really want to believe in what we're doing. And a lot of times, and it'll be no surprise to you, right, that sometimes we're not always honest or candid with ourselves, right? That would be fine if we're just having conversations amongst friends. But when you're making real life decisions about investing money and changing careers and entering the entrepreneurial world, right, that can be really debilitating. And there's really one of two perspectives that people can take in this area. One is really having that belief overtake reason, right? So if you have that belief and you say, we're going to sell $10 million in year one, and no one's going to make the same meatballs as we do, and no one's going to be able to deliver technology that we do, and you just really want to believe, and every employee is going to overachieve, right? It's honorable that you have that much passion and energy for your idea, but it can be debilitating, right? Number one, your employees will get overwhelmed quickly, right? Number two, investors will look at you and go, well, they don't really understand what it takes, right? The other perspective is to recognize that you want to believe, but then say, what does it actually take to get things done, right? To separate your passion for your idea from the risks that go with that. So how can you say, okay, to an investor, right? Here's where we do things well, here's where we struggle a little bit, and here's our solution to the problem, right? Or going to employees, right? And not promising we're going to get something done in 6 months that's really going to take 12 months to deliver, right? The point is that this second perspective says there's nothing wrong with having passion, right? But how do we understand that we want to believe, but ultimately transform that into being realistic about where we're trying to get to? You know, a great example is when we're hiring employees, right? A lot of times we'll be overwhelmed by the work and we'll be sitting across the desk from somebody that we need to be, say, a nuclear physicist, right? And we'll say, wow, this person is really great, this person is really awesome, and I know they don't know nuclear physics, but I can teach them that. We just want to believe. We want to believe the fact that we can move our business forward with our passion, and that will save the day. And if we take a little bit of a different perspective to harness that passion and really create realistic goals and realistic plans about what it takes, that's a much more reliable way to bring your idea to life, right? So if you want to learn more about the implications of the fact that you want to believe, read all the information we put together for you in this lesson side by side with the video you just watched.